joined by junior forward Shante Evans, head coach Krista Kilburn-Staveski, and senior guard Candace Balacchio. Coach, your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I like the sound of 22 assists. It was a great team win tonight. A lot of folks contributed, so I'm happy about that.
Question?
Coach, first time Hofstra is 4-0 to start out in CAA play, continuing to take this team to new heights. Just how does that feel?
Awesome. You know, long time coming, right, Ken? Mm-hmm. So we just got to sustain it. Totally got to. It's just one game at a time, and that's what we got to do. So different adversity, different challenges, you know, night after night, and we got one heading up to Norfolk, down to Norfolk here. So, you know, that's just got to keep moving like a freight train here.
You guys find out before the game Caitlin Loper's not going to play. Marie Malone, Devin Green come in. They play great.
Yeah, I mean, we just really shut down their post play in the beginning, and I mean, Marie's obviously an excellent defender, and it was getting those boards. It was nice and to see him, even for sure, Tay, for you, like getting some O boards, and then just being able to, you know, get 10 rebounds tonight. I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's the number that puts us to 58 boards, and just really proud of them, and being able to let Devin and those guys play through. That's nice as a coach to let people play through their mistakes, and there's just nights where they don't get a chance to do that, and it's just the nature of the beast. I mean, it's the way it goes. So it was nice to be able to let that happen tonight.
Shante, another double-double from you. Do you think that you and your team have really developed that killer instinct to really put away teams down the stretch?
Yeah, you know, every game, you know, we try to get them from the beginning, you know, punch them early and punch them often, basically. You know, definitely have, because of Bond, you know, is our best defender. She's all over the place in our 33, our press. So it definitely helps to come out fast and get teams on their heels.
Candace, 8 assists, no turnovers, you said just a few minutes ago. Don't know if you ever had a game with no turnovers. How do you think?
That's a typo.
Maybe at first, actually. But no, it's good. You know, I don't think I've ever seen that, so that's pretty
There
good.
has been a game where you never turnover. I promise.
But no, definitely good. You know, just means getting my teammates the ball, they're finishing, and you know, not making too many bad decisions. So, you know, that's helping us out.
Coach, last 4 or 5 minutes, GSU was chipping back into the lead. Was there a bit of an uneasy feeling closing out the game?
I mean, it just, you know, again, when you watch teams play and a lot of film that we have, that's just what they do, you know. And their last opponent they played, which was JMU, you know, had them up as much as 20. And that's, you know, Coach Baldwin-Tenner, they're well coached. That team's going to, you know, turn the page definitely, you know, in her tenure while she's there. And just because I know what kind of coach she is. So her team, you know, it's a credit to, we know people are going to keep fighting. No one's ever going to, you know, just turn in the towel, and they've been notorious for that. Like I said, it was a 10-point game with 1:47 left, you know, at their place against JMU last week. So, you know, me being aware of that, it was a little heightened sensitivity there about it, but we handled it. We just got to, sometimes we quickly are throwing the ball away when we can just hold on to it. Handling the hits was a big thing for me tonight that I was getting a little, you know, on them about, because we're going to get hit. You know, refs sometimes can kind of close your eyes a little bit when there's a margin of deficit there, and we got to handle that. We got to handle that kind of play because, you know, we're going to face a lot of physical teams, you know, the rest of this way. So we got to be tougher.
Coach, they started 4 freshmen and had their quote-unquote stars come off the bench. Was that confusing for you to see that? Or difficult to
Well, not for me, because I've been watching so much, and these guys get a nice little, you know, view of it. Candace had the scout in this game, so she gets to watch a lot more than everybody else. But it for me, going into the game for the players, you know, I tried to hit home with that. That's why I was proud of how they started. It's not like the game before that you just played, and you don't know how freshmen are going to play night after night. So here they are, you know, trying to make a commitment with their younger class, and you know, so we just had to take care of what we could take care of, and we certainly showed that in the beginning. And you know, and I mean, I'm proud of my team about that, because I told them that, you know, we can only control us.
Defensively, you guys allowed just 67 points after allowing 97, even though you scored 100 last game. How good does it feel to buckle down defense a little more?
Well, I think I liked the stat 27 in the first half. That was making me feel really good. It's been a while that, you know, I mean, there's been some games, obviously, you know, that when you're playing some of the Marist and stuff like that, where there's a little bit lower scoring, but for us to have 43 and then to hold them to 27, that was good. You know, so they outscored us by 3 in the second half, but you know, overall it was good. I mean, Kendra Long is a really good player, and hand in face, and she's making shots, and that's what good players do. So we knew that they weren't going to just go to sleep in the second half.
Candace, with most teams, keying on Entrante and without Kalen on the floor and a lot of new faces in. Does playing distributor change, especially like tonight?
I don't think so. I mean, our bench is really great about getting reps in practice, and I think, like Coach said, it's just great for them to play through their mistakes. They don't get to do that often, especially in conference when, we're in there, every possession matters. So, I think they did a great job tonight. Looking at the stat line, everyone came in and contributed tonight, and it was good for us to see, without Kate on the floor, how we would do. If we had to go without her. But
Well, we're a good defensive team with Marie on the floor.
yeah.
I mean, and that really diffused their high-low, which they do so well. So, I mean, I think that's what allowed us to come out so strong. There's also different night matchups, when we play in smaller guard-like posts, like teams like Drexel and things like that. But, we definitely, last couple games, I think our post players have played a great job against William and Mary with their post players. And, same as tonight. Sorry, I can't schedule.
Oh, you're good.
Thank you.